And welcome back, guys. I'm DinXy and you're watching the beginner's guide on Avebat TV. I think this is the last chapter. The last game he ever made, the tower. June 2011. Are we gonna die from the tower? Just jump
And
from...
this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
This is gonna drop. There's the light.
This room actually has a maze in it.
The fuck?
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played, it actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Cool, thank you. It was a terrible idea of the invisible.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Oh, I can move that? Fuck. Oh, we need to guess it. I was trying to turn the lever. 15, 16, 17. Not so random, but... Here we go. The music.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first two challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Thank
Was
God.
I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
Yeah, that was
And
cool.
he wouldn't.
So what the game expects me to just... Oh, I can't. Okay. I was like, no way. But this is the way. Come on, what did the 3 dots mean? Dot dot dot. Yeah, red. Big no.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
You have failed to amuse me. What's the plot? I'm Coda?
Where did I screw up?
You showed his game to others, dude. You suck. They are not meant for others. Dear Davey, thank you for your interest in my games.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I?
Yep.
It's because of what I did.
Yep.
I poisoned it for you.
I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore. Wow. So you make a game out of it?
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
All the times, what do you think I'm making these games for you? Clearly not. You've so infected my personal space that's possible.
The people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
You've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere hidden between games. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Why did you stop taking my games and showing them? Why you stopped taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Yeah, why? Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe? I knew it. Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? What? I was the one adding lampposts to them? Would you simply...
you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. Oh god, you desperately need something. And I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Once gay. Starting to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. All points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. No, it does. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you're wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And then you finally see what I am talking about? Don't say anything. Oh shit, there is no...
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again, and And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Oh shit, the back door was pushing me forward. Because he was rumbling. Let me guess. Oh, there is an epilogue. Cool. Nice. A station. Well. Into another station.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Is it? Nice wagon.
Solution.
Such a trippy game.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed.
Bastard.
Maybe he just likes making prisons. Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
What disease? I'm confused. There's sand in the gallery. Oh shit.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be?
Happiness.
It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
I guess I'll go towards the light. Oh.
What now?
We keep on walking. Keep on making videos.
I think I need to go.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Okay. Gonna go back to the Counter-Strike level? I don't know what to tell you. I'm jumping down the rabbit hole. Oh. Into the prison. Where is the watch? Come on, tell me what happens. This is way too far. If there wasn't such peaceful sounds, I would be scared. There we go. And this is where I need to sacrifice myself. Fuck. But look, is gonna commence and consent. Wow. Wow. Oh God. There is a pattern though. There is hope.
Turn back from this cave. You said, let me prove that I'm brave. Let me keep going. But the cave goes for miles and miles and miles. And you're so tired, but I know that you're strong. So turn back, turn back.
This game was like watching a movie with a little bit of walking and making me feel sad. Damn. Well, thanks for watching guys. This was DinXy on Nothing But TV playing the beginner's guide. See you next game.